Jesús.
That's Jesús es negro.
Yep.
Jesús no blanco.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
That Bible don't say, the Bible don't say that, man.
Right.
That's
right.
not biblical.
It don't say white or black. It don't say.
It basically gave you a
description.
Right.
Here's a question.
Right. This is
the same color.
no. This is
I have melanin and you don't.
That's a good one. Melon.
yeah. This is Revelations 14:2, and I heard a voice from heaven, and the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice, and I heard the voice of harpers harping and with their harps, and they sung.
Start at the top, Mike.
Con. This is Revelation 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 having his father's name written in their forehead. So that's one thing. You need to know the father's name.
Yep. And you got to be part of these elect.
Yep.
144,000 is in the remnant of Israel.
Con. And I heard a voice from heaven, and the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder, and I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Right. So this is that song we sing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're singing that new song.
Yeah. We weren't trying to jive you or nothing.
Right.
We being serious.
Yeah, my feelings none.
Yeah.
No. I know it may seem like we up here singing a song and we bullshit and jiving, but we being serious, you know, according to the word.
Right.
You know, that's literally what it was saying.
Yep.
You know?
These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins.
Right, and we're not talking about being defiled with women. It's not like literally not having sex with women. The parable to that is we're not defiled with, let's say for instance, this image is a defiling of what the Bible actually tells you the Lord looks like.
Right. Strange doctrine.
Right.
These are astray and spiritual adultery. Like, you got that father who's a real God and you're astray.
And these are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits of God and unto the Lamb.
Right. And we were redeemed. We're doing this. You know, we're basically out here
doing what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Hey, you have a good night, man.
Yep. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of God.
Right. Well,
So,
that's
hey.
we're trying to be without fault. You know, when the Lord comes back, like a thief in the night, you want to be found without guile, man.
Right. And he got just a whip of that new song. Just a whip. But when you said, you know, when you were thinking that Jesus was just the devil, but when you read that Jesus is negro, no blanco, that's when he paused and shit. That's when he heard that new song. What song is this?
Right.
I've never heard such a song. Now, if you say Jesus is the devil and you're atheist, it's one thing.
Right.
But when you say Jesus is a black guy, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That song don't sound familiar no more.
Let me listen.
Right.
He got the tap in his foot and had to go.
Right. He was like,
started tap. Look.
Right.
He stood here, boy. You heard that song? Like, started. Oh yeah, I gotta
only
go.
144,000 can learn it. Well, I know I'm not part of that because I don't even know what it is.
And see, you can't. See, that's the thing, though. You can tap your foot to this song. You can dance to this song.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean. You know the words to this song.
Right. You don't know the words. The song got a happy beat.
Right, because you know how they dance to this song? This is how they dance to it.
Right.
But see, they don't know the words to the song, but they can
Yup.
dance to it and shit. Unlike it, we can say this is our song, but you can't say this your song because you don't even know the words.
This is John chapter 17, starting at verse 8. It says, "For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me." That's talking about those real believers in Yahweh, the Most High Yahweh, that's receiving this word, this testimony. And it says, "I pray for them, I pray not for the world. I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are none.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we are giving over to the Lord. This is why we're doing this. We didn't go to some seminary school. We didn't go and, hey, we want some vainglory. Let's go do this. It's cold as a bitch out here, man. You think
Right.
we just out here enjoy? We enjoy it because we bringing out the truth.
Right.
But it's a miserable condition right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say? We save last. Hey, we set aside to be entertainment for the Heavenly Father.
Kind. This is Psalm 58 and 1. Do ye indeed speak righteously, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
Right. Who does that? Who's been weighing a violence of their hands in the earth?
Right. Esau is doing it as we speak.
A red horse.
Just like you brought out that America as when it was established as a nation, only endured like 16 years of peace over time.
Kind.
I mean, this is that nation that made nations to tremble.
Kind. Because even right now, while they're supporting the Israelis, they through America's military might, they are making the Palestinians to suffer. Because they're sending the military might to the Israelis, and the Israelis is using that might to destroy a nation. But all around is still Edomites. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Hey, that baby say God got Google, man. That Edomite baby is lying like a motherfucker.
Right.
God.
Right.
Lying.
Right. They are as the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
Right.
So,
like a deaf adder that stops his ears.
Correct.
Just imagine you got that little skinny Indian dude with flute playing for a pulpit.
Correct.
You know, the Heavenly Father. That's why we also talking about that song. You know what I'm saying? Because see, we don't stop our ears to this song.
Right.
They
right.
stop it. They can hold up the image. They can imitate it. They can play like they the chosen people. I saw it where a Jewish and a Zionist got into it. That motherfucking Jewish motherfucker, you are not Jewish. You had all the dumb shit on, and you had the other dude had the yarmulke. You know, because that's the difference. One's wear the yarmulke, Zionists, and then the Jewish ones, the old school Masonic Jews, are Jewish. They wear those damn top hats with the with the curls.
Yeah.
They be getting into it with each other, man. I just saw y'all fighting over our heritage, man.
Right.
That shit was like, I was looking like it was funny. They was ready to go to that old man, that little motherfucker. Look, them old school ones, they be ready to fuck some shit up.
Right.
That's the one that be busting they motherfucking head
on that welding wall and shit.
That nigga finna hit us, you gotta hit him with that welding wall head.
I guess he felt like he didn't did it enough times. He can take some punches now.
Because on the real, these fake Jews, they basically, like right now, they actually got a video, a YouTube short talking about they the people since 1948, a prophecy in Isaiah. I'm like, no, they're not those people. Well, I actually did a video on it, and yeah, I put out a prophecy in Isaiah. I put the prophecy Isaiah 10 and 1. You know, they decree unrighteous decrees.
Right.
They're not the people.
Right, because they got that land by the Balfour Declaration that was actually set in motion like the early 1900s.
Right.
So the Rothschilds was already putting that plan in motion from World War I and World War II for them to inhabit the land of Israel.
And then, Ben Shapiro, hey, Ben Shapiro, you're not an Israelite. You're an Israeli. Go look it up. You're a Zionist. You're not the ancient people from the Bible. You nor your people are the ancient people from the Bible.
Wait. They're the ancient people from the Bible. You just not.
They're
not ancient Israel.
Right. You're not ancient Israelites. You're the ancient Edomites. That's who you are, man. Because he gonna say he gonna. Well, actually, I think it was a video that said something about we stand with Israel because it's prophesied in the Bible. If you stand with Israel, you saying you stand with the ancient people. If you stand with the ancient people, you stand with the so-called Negroes, Indians, and Latinos, who are the true Israelites, the true ancient people, man. That's who the Israelites are. If you're gonna stand with somebody, you standing on the bottom with us. But of course, nobody's gonna claim that, you know, except for the 144,000 and the 1/3, man. Cause ain't nobody else gonna stand with us.
Right. No, nobody wanna. Hey. What was that line? Everybody wanna be pop. They don't wanna feel them shoes before they feel them shots.
Right,
Everybody
right.
wanna be an Israelite, but they don't wanna go to the oppression that they went through.
And then the
Right,
thing is,
right.
like Floyd Mayweather said, everybody want to be him, but they don't want to put the motherfucking work in that it took to become him.
Right. Cause hey, we the real Israelites. We have to go through this, man.
Right. We've been going through hell.
Right,
And y'all
right.
motherfuckers think y'all can just skip in and like, this ain't no motherfucking
Right.
gang initiation where a bitch can get fucked in or anything
Right.
like that. Like, nah. You gotta be born in this shit.
Right.
You can't get fucked in.
Disrupt the building.
Right.
Spiritually.
Right.
Like the time that Ezra after Darius sent us, to our land to rebuild the temple and the walls and all that.
Right.
They gotta hinder our building.
Yeah, and that's what they here for.
Right, because they still talking about the third temple and shit.
Right.
Start building it. They already
Right.
building it.
Right.
That's why as soon as the
all
motherfuckers
bullshit.
start talking about the third temple, they they building the third temple. My mind goes somewhere else with that motherfucker. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
Yep.
I be like, oh
You
yeah,
know, you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
because that third temple is built. Hey, we the bricks to that temple.
Right,
man.
right.
Each one of these brothers out here sighing and crying is a brick to that temple, man.
Right.
Being built right before your eyes.
Right.
That's
right.
that stick.
That's the real Israelites coming back up, man.
Right. This is first Maccabees 3:48. It says, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image.
Right, and laid
That was
open.
during the time of the Antiochus Epiphanes that came in the prominence after the Greek Empire. So, I mean, what the fuck is you people talking about the Apocrypha ain't real? It got historical basis from it, man.
Con.
Just
Right,
bullshit.
right. And then, man, that's also where you get this image from. This Edomite Jesus, man. What the so-called white Jesus, because they laid open the book of the law. The book of what law? The book of the law of the Israelites, man. And right now they got a big debate going on versus Christians and Muslims. Because Muslims want to be the chosen people so bad, but their book is full of contradictions. And I'm talking about real contradictions.
Not to mention, it started after the Herodian dynasty.
Con.
Once the Herodian dynasty came into power after they got rid of the Maccabees,
Con.
that's when Herod started to actually try to take on customs of being a Jew.
Right. When he was really an Edomite.
Right. Because that's what they do. The great pretender.
Right. Because that's really,
In the great pretender.
yeah, that's what Esau really is, man. The great pretender, man. Right. I mean, if you notice, they try to be like everybody else, man. That's
Paul was saying at that time, the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
right.
They've been put this in motion.
Right. 'Cause I mean, look at them. That's why they got this trans everything. You can, if you identify as something, you can be that. That's why.
Transracial,
Right.
Transgender.
Right. That's why them Edomites put that bullshit out there. Oh, you just gotta identify as it. It don't matter what your biological makeup say. It don't matter what everybody else see.
I'm a
You can just be
motherfucking
that.
vampire.
Right.
And I put that on my application, and they gotta accept it.
Right.
Right, they gotta accept whatever I put on my application.
Man.
Trans specimen.
Right. It's like, damn, you could be the Rocket Man, and they gotta accept. No. And that's the thing. People been telling you, hey, you don't got another person don't gotta accept your delusion.
And just because you get on all fours and start howling at the moon, I don't
Right, right, exactly. Exactly.
Really try hard.
And you still ain't gonna do it. You still ain't gonna make it.
Hey, you got
You gonna come up a foot or two short, man.
You gonna have to put one of them dog tail butt plugs in your ass. With the dog,
Right, man.
Get on your butt.
Look, I ain't never heard of no damn butt plug until fucking Puff Daddy, man.
Right,
I
right.
ain't never heard no shit like that.
It's like, man, hey, and this society is steadily going down, man. You Edomites can't even prove, because you call yourselves Israelis and Jewish and all that other bullshit, go around starting these wars and expect every nation to back you up because you call yourself who we really are, man. And that shit is failing. Because everybody around the globe at this point knows who the real Israelites are. Even though your elites are not saying it publicly, they know too. I mean, when I seen the brothers in the Philippines, man, brothers in Philippines out there preaching and prophesying, man, the whole world knows who the Israelites are, man.
Right.
You know, I mean, there is actually brothers, you know, in the Philippines that's prophesying that they Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
basing it off the spirit, not the flesh.
Right,
Yep.
they basing it off the spirit because they look Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? The fact that they understand what's going on and they out there prophesying, they Israelites,
And
man.
this is not a secret. We always knew that Pacquiao was a Jake.
Con.
Always knew
Because a
that.
lot of them Filipinos is most likely Israelites.
They got the
man.
spirit of Jake,
So
man.
it ain't like
Look at the money system
I
they
don't even
have
say
over
them
there.
Cambodian women too.
Con. Oh yeah, for sure.
Look at the money system they have over there.
Con, peso.
I mean, and then they even know the history of how
Right. They know the
they know the history
of
that's
Drake.
yeah, because they know.
This motherfucker done passed like 3 times.
Right.
We must be famous for something, man.
That nigga,
Damn.
man, that nigga Bill famous for that yellow ass car.
We keep peeling that motherfucker past here.
Bumblebee.
Pass by, you know, and uplift the Edomites over some sports and some dumb shit. But,
Yeah.
you know, just shun, you know, the word of salvation, you know, just class by and disregard that.
Con.
They talking about that Michigan State football game. Well, they love the niggas love to be entertained. It's second Ezra. We start at 3, starting at 26. It says, and unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau.
Right. Now, Jacob was chosen, so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos, chosen to be the special people, chosen to be the chosen people of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Esau wasn't chosen. Now, let's rewind back to the let's go back as far as the 50s. Everybody in the world thought that you so-called white people, you Edomites, were chosen.
No,
You put images up.
Not the Palestinians.
Well, of course not them.
They called themselves Anglo-Saxons,
Right.
angelic sons of
Right.
Isaac.
Right.
Turkish. I just saw a video where an Iranian dude was going in, and he was just like, look, he was in Iran. He's all, look, the light-skinned Iranians and Turks are white people. We know that the real Jews are brown, and the real people, the real Israelis, they are brown.
Mm-hmm.
These are the ones that you see are light skinned. He was just going all the way into it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was out there in his country talking about it. It's not like this nigga was on the street.
Hey,
Shalom,
Shalom.
bro.
So yeah. So basically the whole world, like in the 50s and beyond and before that, you know, around during slavery time, everybody thought that you Edomites were truly the chosen, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all even lied so much. You convinced yourselves that
Right,
you were the chosen.
right. Yep. Now in this day and age and shit, you done convinced yourselves that you the chosen people. Why? Because you run everything. even though
You won't be for
your
long,
people and your elites have ran everything by deceit. I mean, it's an unmistakable fact that most of the inventions in America were invented by so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, and mainly so-called Negroes. And those ideas were taken from the Negroes, especially during slavery, and you patent them as your own.
Right, because these motherfuckers, Edomites, didn't even know how to make peanut butter smooth.
Right.
They didn't even know how to look.
They you know, peanut butter is hard and it comes like a brick. They was spreading it and tearing their bread up and shit. They didn't even know how to make the shit
peanut butter any
smooth.
goddamn way. Who made the peanut butter
It
anyway?
was Jake.
Jake made peanut butter.
Yeah.
That wasn't even his greatest invention.
Right.
No,
He
and
invented
you know what Jake
several things,
did?
man.
All Jake did was put some oil to that peanut butter and smooth it right out.
Because that's how it was made in the first place.
That's
Supposed
all
to
he
have
did.
peanut oil in it.
Yep.
Right.
These motherfucking clowns and shit, they trying to say that, you know, that's them being devils anyway.
Right.
They just
They
gave
took
it to Jake on government,
it's a whiskey. I forgot. It's a real popular whiskey that white people love and drink. That Jake Daniels. Yep. It was a Jake that made that,
Right,
and the white man took the patent to it.
Right, but hey,
Jake
it was a
made
Jake that made that part in the engine to make the trains run right. Jake that made,
Not Henry McCoy. Yeah, is it Henry?
something like that. Yeah, I mean, there's a list of inventions that's still going on today,
And,
to this day, that everybody uses.
And let me say
but
this:
Jake don't get
I'm
no credit
finna
for
give
it.
credit to my brothers right now, my Latin brothers. My Latin brothers was the first ones that I seen years ago that created a motherfucking car that run on water. It was not white people.
Yeah,
It was like it was in Mexico. It was a Latino that created a vehicle that runs on water like gas, and they trying to act like they invented it.
Right.
No,
But
they did.
One thing about you Edomites is you believe that you invented everything. That's why y'all mad about this fiction story with Ariel being a black girl, but y'all depict the Egyptians as
white people, right?
You depict all Egyptians as white people, knowing that Ham is a dark-skinned man.
All you gotta do is watch Aladdin,
Right.
not the movie.
Right,
Aladdin, the
right.
cartoon, the old
Yeah.
ones with Robin Williams
Right,
and all
right.
that.
And then-
the old movie, Aladdin, back in the days.
I'm talking about Esau's identity theft. They mad that a fictional character like Ariel is depicted by a black girl, but then they depict all Egyptians as white people. You depict the Lord Yahushua, the one you ignorantly call Jesus, as a white person when he's black.
You know, they're probably like, everybody knows niggers can't be mermaids.
And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of true. Niggas I'm pretty sure can swim, but niggas don't swim, man. You know, I mean, shit. Yeah, we don't be skating on ice and all that other bullshit. I mean, it's true. That shit. Yeah, I mean,
Go explore underwater caves.
right. Jake don't typically do all that bullshit. You know.
He said
However,
he's a plain man as well as intense.
right. We'll study some shit on the top of the earth for the most part, but hey,
Hey, you gotta have some relevancy, though.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be like, man, what the fuck is this smoking shit,
You know?
with all this stinking ass gas and red hot shit.
Right.
You gonna walk up
Right,
to the motherfucker.
right.
Jake like, oh yeah, that shit look dangerous.
Right.
Matter of fact, let's go this way.
Oh shit. Hey, no, Jake gonna be like, hey, that's the judgment of the Lord, and I'm gonna stay away from it.
Yeah, the Most High,
You know?
shit was
Shit.
happening in Iceland.
You know?
They saw the video where the whole goddamn
mean-
road was busted up with steam. There's a big ass, the Most High finna make a big ass volcano erupt. Like, hey, you know what was funny? Greenland is worse than Iceland, right? That was their way of mixing it up. They tried to make it seem like they got the worst one, which Iceland is more, it has more resources and it actually turns green. Greenland is the icy place, right?
Yeah.
And so they went over here to this Iceland, right? And now all those the 1,000 earthquakes, what was it, 900 and some earthquakes or 1,000 earthquakes in one day? I ain't talking about no tremor. I'm talking about some goddamn Northbridge quake. Well, I know the Northbridge because I was in the big one. Humongous earthquakes that you can hear as well as see shit moving, right? And they got that shit going down. Now, the Heavenly Father's about to bring her down because of the street, like a whole big, just imagine this whole street, all over there, the van handle, like there up to the van handle, just the ground just broken. It looked like somebody, you know, you still walking and you step on a damn tortilla chip, like Dorito. That's all it's good for anyway, for Dorito to step on, man.
Right.
But you know how it cracked and it break into pieces. That's how the fucking street looked, and it had like steam coming up out of it. Right, and then you got 19 volcanoes erupted on the same day, erupting at the same time right now.
You see, I heard about a whole lot of massive earthquakes that will kill if they was on land, but these earthquakes are deep in the middle of the sea, happening in the ocean. Earthquakes happening in the ocean that's so big that they're causing 100 and 150 foot waves and shit like that. Like crazy shit.
Leviathan down there, like waking up out that slumber.
Right.
Yep.
Man, what the fuck?
I mean, you already know.
This water is
I mean, everybody know about the what's the name about the.
Leviathan pissed, man. He's like, man, this water tastes like shit. I'm mad.
Every time I hear the word Leviathan, I don't know why I think of Godzilla, man.
Yeah, because
every time I hear that word, it seems like that word just go with Godzilla, man.
Yeah, Godzilla was based off Leviathan.
Yeah.
The
Kraken.
Based off Leviathan.
Yeah. Leviathan.
Sea creature. And Godzilla was
Bumblebee, man.
I told you that motherfucker keep rolling through here.
Jesus is Lord.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we know that he is, but he don't look like what everybody depict him as. He's a so-called black man. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the Bible gives you a pigment. Well, Revelation 1:13 gives us.
Totally agree with you. Yeah.
Definitely melanated man.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right? And that his name wasn't Jesus. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the kid. In
modern day Hebrew.
Well, yeah, that's modern day Hebrew.
Yeah.
What's the name then?
The ancient Hebrew you gotta go to.
Ancient Hebrew or Paleo ancient Hebrew is Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
And he comes in his father's name and has the most high name is Yahweh, or he exists.
Right.
I am, because if Moses came saying I am, they would have worshipped Moses.
Right. Exactly. So yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah. So yeah, hey man, and this was depicted around the globe, but now that the truth is coming out, nobody wants to believe it. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's whatever color you want to know. He's not. It's actually described in the Bible.
Hey, that right there, I think that's when it turns into blasphemy of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, because think about this. If color didn't matter, then that's like saying that shit is always supposed to be brown, right? So when your shit go all the way yellow or all the way red, and you shooting out red shit, does that not matter?
Right. The color of your shit.
It matters. Hell yeah. That's how you know you. Right. That's how you know you fucked up.
Something wrong with your gut, man. You better pay attention to that type of shit.
That color
man.
matters. Colors matter.
You might want to see a physician.
Right, because the color matters.
Right, you want to, consult a motherfucking nutrition or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, and that's another thing that makes you Muslims, your doctrine fail. Because when the truth is coming out, your Quran don't stand no chance.
Nah.
Because a lot of Muslims, and I've been watching this bullshit lately, where Muslims going against Christians and shit. But when you see the Muslims going against Christians, they basically attack the Christianity belief of the Bible. Mm-hmm. Like motherfuckers, one, they don't respect quote unquote Jesus. Mm-hmm. Jesus loved everybody, so you can do whatever in the fuck you want. But then Muslims,
He's gonna always forgive you, even though you're
right,
a pedophile.
Right. But the Muslims will say, hey, they respect their God, and they do. Mm-hmm. However, their book is full of it's manufactured and full of contradictions.
I put it this way, I couldn't fuck with it because the one thing I found out at the beginning of coming in the truth in 2007, when I first found it, I found out that Muslims said they're gonna be waited on hand and foot in heaven by men.
Handsome youths.
Handsome men. I don't want handsome men waiting for me in heaven. I want handsome women around me. Not no handsome men.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
fine ass, beautiful ass women.
Right.
Fine
Women,
young
women.
women. 'Cause I'm sorry, man, because Jake got a real American idea of the beauty of a young woman and shit.
Right.
And Jake is really against that young woman thing.
Yeah.
But in the during slavery and even after slavery, before the 1970s and 80s and shit, before goddamn Margaret Sanger put Planned Parenthood out there, hey, Jake was getting young women. Matter of fact, not just Jake, but the world was, man.
Right.
How do you think women were having 13, 14 kids?
Because you're supposed to
they
get-
started when they were teenagers.
I put it this way: you're supposed to give your daughters away right after they motherfucking period to their
Correct.
husbands.
And that's why, and a woman can deny it if they want. A woman can't even deny it.
They
That's how
first
fucked up
period.
it is. Once a woman hit their teenage years, they get horny and they are looking
Right.
for sex.
But in this society, you'll be looked at as a criminal, you'll be looked at as a
Right,
rapist,
right.
as a molester, and all
Right.
of that if
'Cause-
you go get a woman right after her period, her first period.
Because Jake, well, Esau basically made all these laws because Jake was having a lot of babies and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Jake was populating.
I put it this way.
Wait. We weren't just having babies. We was having babies with your women, Esau.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's true. We wasn't just having babies by our women. We were having babies by
Every woman.
every woman, and every woman still wanted us,
Right.
even though when we were in slavery, when we were fresh out of slavery, when we were dirt poor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I mean, every
Black
woman,
Friday,
even right now, every woman still want Jake, man.
Black Friday, for the mistresses, that was a good day for them.
Well, every traditional woman.
Yeah.
Modern women, I don't know about that one.
Well, modern women, Jake don't want modern women. Is the
we don't
thing.
want that one. We don't want
Because
them.
modern women, basically, when the Heavenly Father said that women are their oppressors, or children are their oppressors, and women rule over
No,
them
no.
and shit,
Women
man.
are their oppressors
Hey,
and children rule over them.
No.
No,
Yeah,
yes it
women are
is.
their oppressors,
And
yeah.
children
Yeah,
rule
children
over
will.
them. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Women are their oppressors. Children
Rule over them. Yeah.
Women
yeah.
rule
Yeah.
over them.
No. Children. It says children. Children.
Because
Trust me, I
Esau
know.
was born after Jake.
Yeah. It says
Oh,
women are their
children
oppressors
rule over
and children rule over them.
And women oppress men. Well, in the black community, which they call a matriarchy, which a matriarchy cannot survive. That's why the black community does not thrive, because they have tried to keep it a matriarchy, and the men are basically standing up.
Yep.
And this society pushes the women.
Is it like
and the women try to stay on top.
Is it
but
like
it don't
Jake
work.
tired of being colonized or whatever?
Jake
you call
is
it?
just tired of being on the bottom.
Yeah,
that's
on
why
the bottom.
That's why there is a thing. That's why there is a thing called passport bros and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Jake men leaving.
Yep.
That's basically what it is. Because even a black woman pointed out, oh, y'all black men are just now starting to travel. White men in the rest of the world have been doing it. Even black women been doing it.
No, you
know
wasn't.
but that's what she said. And then
but
it
we know
became
it's a
a
lie.
thing. But it became a thing when black men started doing it.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where everybody that travels want to be called a passport bro now.
Right.
And it's like, what? That's actually just because black men started.
Right, because we don't call ourselves, let me tell you something. Our men call themselves passport bros, but we know that y'all done made a movie called Bros out there.
Right.
That's some straight up bullshit.
And one thing that Esau used to call themselves was expats, expatriates, because they used to go from the army and travel different places, and then of course Esau that got money traveled different places. And then, Jake was doing it on a smaller scale, but it became big when Jake started calling them, gave themselves a name from it.
Hey, you know what happened? We started doing it, and Esau said, "You got the juice now."
See, but
See, that's the thing.
right.
And Jake always,
See, but let me tell you something. The difference though.
Because the Filipino women they
But
went so far as to make videos about it. They wasn't making videos about Esau.
No.
see, that's what I was about
Esau
to say.
had to sneak up
The
in there.
difference between Jake having going overseas and Esau been doing it for years is Esau theirs wasn't being shown on, you know, with all the technology today. They use social media where the whole world can see it. Jake goes overseas, now the whole world can see it. Because what I noticed about Esau been going overseas lately since Jake been going over there. Esau been going over there fucking the women and then leave and go to another country.
Yeah.
Fuck that woman and then leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Act like he gonna be with her, but then all of a sudden once he fuck her for about a week or so,
Right.
then he leave.
That's what Edomites
You know,
been
and
doing.
that ain't cool.
That's how that started with them.
Right.
Turkish
This ain't no
motherfuckers.
trend. This is not a trend.
Yeah,
It's
they fuck those. They fuck the poor women and shit.
Yeah.
Buy them, fuck them, and then send them back to their parents.
yeah, because the Edomite over in the Philippines
and once
right now.
they get pregnant.
It's an Edomite in the Philippines that went to the Philippines. This beautiful young Filipino woman took him in off the street. He just walked up to her and asked her a couple questions, and she took him in. Like he started living with him for like a week. She thought that they were going to be together, so she brought him home, introduced her to her family, introduced her to her kids or the kids she had. All this, right? This motherfucker, she taught him how to cut open coconut oil. I mean, to get the coconut water out of it, and how to make coconut milk and all that stuff. She was teaching him all of that. As soon as he learned that shit, disappeared.
Of course.
Gone. He was gone to the next motherfucking country.
That's the difference too. Is they enjoy us. They do that to Esau because they know that that's a meal ticket.
Right.
We come over there, they genuinely enjoy us. They fall in love with us.
Right. Spirit is different.
That's right.
That's why Esau's always trying to take our shit, man.
Why you think we got soul food?
Right. And there is a thing called MGTOW, right? Now, right. There's a thing called MGTOW, and it's coined men going their own way, right? Now, and Jake got up into that thing too. But guess what? Jake wasn't respected in that thing. Even though Jake had a lot of experience in it.
Right.
And then Jake basically made their own thing immoral, right? But then that actually spread into the manosphere. Now you have the manosphere, right? The manosphere is about all men's issues.
Red pill.
But manosphere, red pill. And you know what? They had to split it. Why? Because they look at Jake's issues as less than everybody else's issues. So now you got two things. You got the manosphere greater, the regular manosphere for all men, but then you also have the black manosphere. Because we have to separate ourselves. Because everybody else look at our problems as different or lesser than theirs. However, you see a lot of people actually trying to grift to the black manosphere for some reason. Like, for instance, just pearly things, you know. Why you want to be in our space anyway, you know? There's people that's trying to listen to what we're talking about and what we're saying and what we're doing. Why? If we really were less than, but everybody wants to know what we're doing so that we don't become a unity unto ourselves, man.
She was definitely, you know, she remind me like in the past, that bitch was probably like one of them mistresses like on Goodbye Uncle Tom.
Beautiful.
Like a plantation and shit.
And she was taking in niggas and shit.
And fucking them and shit.
Yeah,
and her plantation was just out of order and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like little kids running around and Jake acting up and you know.
Right. Because the Heavenly Father made us the former of all things, man. That's why the things that we talk about are really more important. But everybody else looks at it as less than, man. But it's not. So we'll separate ourselves from everybody else, but then everybody else want to come over to our spaces and try to regulate what we're talking about or what we're thinking or what we're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because they got to come see every fucking time. They got y'all devils got to come see what we do.
Because this
it's about keeping Jake under their control.
If
you can't keep Jake controlled with this media programming and all that bullshit, then it changes up, you know, their program, how they try to program Jake.
Right.
So they got to try to step in and prevent.
Right. That's what they try to do. If they can convince Jake then they can convince the rest of the world.
Well, see, they gotta get them to see. The only way they can convince Jake is by getting them to assimilate.
Yeah, and my thing is this:
And
if you
Just
for
like
you,
they tried to get you niggas to get the max.
you know, I'm gonna just say this.
Saying, oh, well, a lot of people that are out catching the Crown 19 is black people actually. That BS.
right.
Right. Oh yeah, they put that
you
out
had
there.
a stupid Eve. You know, I'll say it the nice way. That basically was the first to basically get on camera and take the jab
Right.
because she said she wanted to convince people that look like me.
Right. Yeah, she did all right. All kind of other
Black bitches did
right.
it.
all
I'll
kind
put
of
it this
black
way:
ladies followed.
when black women went as far as they were taking their daughters' children, their grandchildren behind the parents' back, and
Right.
going to get the shit, and then tell the parents about it later. So it forces the parent to have to go get it because they want to die with their kids.
Right. We actually had a
That's
story
terrible.
like
That's
that.
terrible.
That was stupid.
I've
It was
been like,
very
hey man, I
ignorant
have to
shit.
start over,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Yep.
Start on over. But
Real, man.
nope. No. This is Isaiah 3:12. It says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them."
Wow, children are the oppressors and women. So we was wrong.
We was wrong. You
Fuck
said
you,
children
I'm
are
dead.
oppressors and women were
Let
over.
me read this again. But yeah, that's messed up because this all of this is happening because everybody is following after women, man.
Right.
That's what this society
Right.
is
In the black community anyway.
especially
Because
even on even my community, because these bitches out here telling motherfuckers they don't even eat at cheat, and this is a trend.
who set that trend?
Black
You know what
women.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I gotta say the
They
matriarchy.
started putting a list on the internet about
Right. Where they ain't going to eat.
But guess what? That whole list, you know
Right.
what I've been seeing ever since that list been out? Black women been getting took to every one of those places that's on that list, and they ain't been complaining at all.
If they get taken and
No,
shit.
but they getting taken to
I
those
will
places
say this,
on those
though.
lists, and they have not been complaining at all.
I will say this. All right.
They just talking shit.
These Edomite bitches were the first feminists. Well, Eve,
yeah.
technically.
Yeah. A lot of these laws, the feminism
And the
movement.
abolitionists, them ugly ass bitches that didn't nobody want down
Yeah,
south,
yeah.
that were landowners and shit. Hey, y'all look like y'all finna do a drive by, man. Close that door, man.
Right. We got him.
Right.
We got him.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Can't do that, nigga. Wow.
Right.
Headshot.
You know, shit.
Yeah, but we ruled over as a community, like the brother said, especially the so-called black man. We ruled over by our women, man. And then you wonder why the trends that's being set, like wearing pink and having
Right.
a smooth ass face,
Right. And
long dreadlocks.
being argumentative instead of just walking the fuck away.
Right.
Hey man, this is all because women have ruled our communities and shit. And right now, it's a big thing where the so-called black man, the so-called black man is leaving because the so-called black man is standing up and waking up to the bullshit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though,
Hey.
it's a lot of these black men out here that has been born with these women traits, and they're going to do the exact same thing women been doing to us forever now.
Yeah,
Busting
I
out
mean,
car windows, burning your clothes,
Yeah.
throwing your personal items out.
those are-
Now you got niggas doing that shit,
Those
been
are
raised by
mainly
these women.
single mother dudes
Yep.
that's doing that.
Single
Because
men
the
that's
other
been raised
men-
by single mothers, man.
Yeah, the other men of the quote unquote black community, man, they actually they point a lot of things out that a lot of black men are trying to do, like lift themselves up economically and shit. You know, I was watching O'Shea Duke Jackson and shit, and he was talking about Corey Holcomb, and Corey Holcomb was, you know, like basically explaining how Jake men, we basically try to lift up other Jake men, and it's not talked about.
Right.
Why is that? That's because the so-called black community is making a whole shift, man. It's like, look, if these black bitches don't want us, hey, push them to the side, man. And we gonna do this by ourselves. Cause truth be told, the black woman comes from our loins, man.
Right.
And we can make a black woman from any woman.
Right.
You hate it or love it,
Like
man.
a whole different hybrid.
Right.
And she'll be happy she got her hair back.
Exactly.
All right.
Cause hey, that's what seemed to be happening. All these Jake men going to these other nations' women, all they really doing is bringing the black woman back in a different way. Because the modern day black woman, especially in America, hey, y'all finished, man.
I put it this way: there's too many damn dope fiends that had kids, man, in the past.
God,
man.
hey, for real, man.
Too many drug
There's
addicts
a lot
that
of
had
you-
kids
hey.
in the past, man, of our community, man.
Yep, a lot of you black women, modern black women, y'all
you know
finished,
what,
man.
though? And then they'll try to blame that on the man.
God.
Let me tell you something. If you have a infant and it was born with like Greta Thunberg and they got like that fetal whatever syndrome because our mama was drinking while she was pregnant with her or crack babies, you can't blame that on the man.
Nope.
Even if you say, well, he was smoking with me, but you still
Carried the baby.
Your
right?
body, your choice, right?
Right.
Y'all always quick to say I'm grown as hell and this is my body, but
Right.
then you got a crack baby and it's this Tyrone's fault. It's still
Right,
Jermaine's
right,
fault.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit.
Right,
These are crack babies running around for bitch. You was smoking crack.
Right.
Oh no, he turned me out. Oh no, he turned me out.
Right. Nigga, you didn't do
He
a
turned me
OG
out.
Bobby Johnson.
Oh no,
Right.
he turned me
Nigga,
out.
take your head and push it into the heroin so you
Right.
can snort the motherfucker.
right.
You just
For
laying
real,
on the
man.
couch looking all fucked up.
And-
with the
and-
baby
and-
crying and shit.
And this sassy man era that these bitches keep saying, hey, what Kevin did call it right. Shame,
Soft,
insult,
soft,
guilt,
soft.
and the need to be right. No,
What's that
sassy
stuff?
men.
Oh,
like
sassy
saying
men.
men that's basically
Men
these
that act like
bitches
women.
are explaining men. No, these men are not acting like women.
Basically, it's a
It-
shaming tactic for
Con.
men who stand up to their
Con. That's it.
Oh,
that's
I see
what
what you're
these.
saying.
That's what these black bitches is actually saying. Sassy men, because men are calling them out on their bullshit.
How the fuck can
Like,
a man be sassy?
Right,
That was
because
never
they
being
saying
sassy.
it like we like a man is arguing with them when a man is actually calling them out on their bullshit.
You know what? A
It's
lot of
like-
these women gonna be slapped the fuck up real bad in a
when,
minute.
when
man.
all
It's
hell
coming,
break
man.
loose, they
It's
gonna
coming.
be left behind.
Yeah, it's
A
coming.
lot
man.
of you women is gonna be fucked up when these soldiers come in, and when the MOTB come in, a lot of you women gonna get it.
Especially you black women. If you want you to go get your thug ass niggas to help you in that day. Let's see what they do in that day.
Cause that it ain't gonna work.
Right.
And yeah, they talking about there's a lot of sassy. No, these men are just. I mean, I looked at a couple of videos and I'm like, no, these men are just calling you out on your bullshit, telling you to get right.
Right, you
and
manly
you calling
ass-
them sassy.
You
What
calling
the
them
fuck
mad
is wrong with you?
because you full of testosterone.
Testosterone. Hey, man,
you
hey.
full of that shit, and you want to call a man sassy
Hey.
with your manly ass.
And it ain't gonna hold you up.
Man.
Apostle Tahar said it years ago, man. Don't date the black bitch,
I mean,
man.
why do you
Yeah.
think
'Cause they
that
ain't
in these
cooperative,
Arab
man.
countries, they don't put up with the bullshit that
Right.
they put up
Yeah.
with
Right.
from their women?
They
Why do you
don't.
think
Yeah,
women-
they don't.
They done already took a
Yes.
couple. They done already
They
took a
make
couple
they
black
women
women
stay in
to.
order, man.
They done already took a couple black women to jail overseas for cutting up, man.
Con. And guess what? Them black women started being real feminine then.
So they don't want to go back over there. They don't want to
no.
go back overseas
Hey,
no more.
hey, they was overseas for that time. They got
Yep,
their
they
ass
don't.
locked
They
up
don't.
and cussed
So,
out.
Yep, they got locked
and
up.
nobody came to their defense, and they just waited to come back to America, all feminine and quiet.
What's the
You know?
what's the woman Brittany Griner or whatever her name is? That bitch do not want to go nowhere near Russia no more.
Jake man done lost their power, like
Yep.
even while we was in hardcore slavery, because
Con.
the black bitch been using these Edomites' dominance
Con.
to override Jake's
Con.
rulership in the household
Con.
for a long fucking time.
Con.
And they used to not to go without being chin checked,
Con.
without and having somebody to call
Con.
when they man want to put their ass in order.
Con. But it's being proven time and time again, these Edomite men do not care about you black women. And every time it gets proven, what do black women run to? They run to the black man for help. But they don't need no man, though. They can do it all by themselves. And these white dudes be Hey, these white dudes be fucking these black bitches up, overpowering them all easy and all types of shit.
Well, shit, because they hypnotize
And,
bitches.
it's like,
They black them out.
yeah, and these black bitches realize that, hey, in that day when all hell break loose,
No help.
yo, you ain't gonna get no help. You chose them over us, and you're gonna have to live with that choice.
Right, 'cause
You gonna make you made your bed and you gonna lie it.
It's just
Right.
like
To be anti-black men and all
Kind,
that,
kind.
from black men and all that
Kind.
shit like that.
Right.
Hey, you can you pretty much gonna basically suffer the consequences.
Kind.
Mhm.
And
A
the
lot of
consequences is coming. It's gonna be bad.
and I'm gonna say this. A black man in New Orleans that was living in a white neighborhood for over 40 years. Beautiful white neighborhood. Soon as the levees broke, and they what they did is they started cutting down trees and putting them in the middle of the street to block streets off, right? To block people from getting in the neighborhood, right? Black people in New Orleans. This black man that already lived in that neighborhood, been living there for over 40 years. Do you know that motherfucker, when he came out his crib, them white people was out on their porches or whatever, they told his black ass if he don't go back in the house, he would be killed with these rest of these black motherfuckers. That's what he get for trust and love. He's
Right.
talking about
That's
those
what
are his
he
good
definitely
friends.
was,
He
yeah.
said they've been good neighbors for years. They eat over each other's house and everything. Soon as they felt like it was a race war coming after the levees broke, all them motherfuckers turned on that nigga. And they told him if he don't stay in the house, they was gonna kill him too.
That's what he did.
Yep.
Took his big bean head ass right back in that motherfucking house and sat down somewhere. Smoked his pipe and some dumb ass shit.
Yep.
Yes, we shut the well shit. Alright, this is second Ezra. This is second Ezra 5, starting at 8. It says there
You didn't
shall
get your own
be confusion.
Get your key out.
It says there shall be confusion also in many places. Started with this place. This is the land of confusion. That's what Babylon stands for. Babel is confusion.
Kind.
It's also right.
Right. Hey, wait. They got their president and shit with them and shit. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, Biden, boy, he talking that straight up baby talk for some reason and shit, man. Right. A children gobbler. Like, goddamn. The fuck is he talking about, man? Shit.
Tell the kids, are you a freshman? You the goblin.
Right. Like, hey, so we all got to stick together and get these spears and a goomla and goggle. Like, goddamn, what the fuck is this man talking about, man?
My man woke up today and said it is not cold.
Right.
I'm gonna put on the stuff. I'm gonna put on the greatest basketball shorts I can find. Go up the street with no socks on. Some sneakers. I be thinking Esau thought he got something to prove or something.
Yeah, they do, man.
Cause he can't think it's that goddamn like,
whatever Jake do, they just want to go against what Jake do. Jake be like, hey, it's cold. Esau want to wear short pants on this. Like, man, it's not cold now. So what's wrong with you niggas?
I got an ankle bracelet on out here.
Like shit, man.
What's my ankle bracelet? It's not cold.
Man. Yeah.
Second Ezra 5, starting at 8. That's how these damn devils think, man. Hell, pussy ass devils. It says there shall be confusion and also in many places. It says, and the fire shall be often sent out again. Right, because that fire, once again, man, that fire is a cleansing agent. That fire being sent out again, you can translate this as a two-edged sword. One, as this word come out, this fire is being lit in the hearts of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives in the hope for elect. Two, this fire is being, this word, what does it say?
My word is like fire.
And it also said that the prophets in the end, the two prophets, all right, what are they doing? They're breathing that fire out, right? Loosely translated, because this word is burning the ears up of the people that don't want to hear this, man. This is a convicting thing. But it's to us, it can destroy something or it can purify something. The way the fire is hitting us, it's a purifying agent. And it's purifying us of all of that bullshit all of that filth that we developed or we gained in this world, man. The Heavenly Father been purging us since we came into this thing. But everybody else is just burning their ass up like a flamethrower. It says, and the wild beasts shall change their places, right? Because look, outside of just the animals in general, look at all these nations. Nobody's in their correct place. Especially, it started with Esau. As soon as Esau came out of his home, everybody started getting. The Most High used him to misplace all these other nations. Man, what did he do? He went and he pushed the Japhetic people, which are the original Greeks, out of their own land.
And they call themselves the Greeks.
Exactly. What were they called before that? Not just the Greeks, it was
Macedonians.
Macedonians, yes. You know, so that's what they're accustomed to do. They are accustomed to moving in and taking somebody's identity, right? And then after they take your identity, they go and they take somebody else's identity and they assimilate. That's why I like to call Esau. That's why I like to call Esau the Borg of Star Trek.
Right.
Because what they do is they come and they assimilate your technology and they bring it into one abominable thing. All right.
Right.
It says, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Right.
Right. And mistress women have brought forth monsters, man.
I'm still looking over there like the cameras there.
Right. all these motherfucking the niggas you see they call thugs and shit. These were mostly brought forth by menstruous women, man.
Hey.
These women,
Tyrones and Pookies.
Tyrones and
Ray. Don't forget
Pookies,
about
yeah.
Ray.
I mean, shit.
Ray, hey man, don't forget about me, nigga.
Right, Tukey, Ray, motherfucking lunch meat.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, goddamn.
Little lunch meat.
Right.
You got to put
yeah.
that little in there, man. He gonna get
Right.
offended.
I mean,
that little lunch meat, nigga.
and that was another thing I seen. Candace Owens basically going in on this little nigga. Basically, they got rapping and shit, right? Little nigga rapping, talking about bitches sucking his dick and all types of bullshit. And Candace Owens was going in on it, and it was like, goddamn, she was right about that. And then they gonna make a video. This little nigga can't even fucking read, man.
But he out here fucking
Right,
he out here fucking your daughter.
Right. He's motherfucking 9 years old. He can't read, but he's he's a kid. He's a real kid, and they got him trying to rap to get a rap career, but he can't even fucking read. He's 9 years old.
You know what?
Like why she
That's true.
She showed a video, dude talking about what the fuck is this? I'm a kid, I can't read. Motherfucker, you 9 years old, you can't read? And it was just like a postcard.
My children read about 5, 4 or 5.
And then she showed another video where they actually basically got him trying to retaliate against Candace Owens for saying that. Because she's saying, hey, this is a shame. The parents has failed him.
Mm-hmm.
And they asking this little motherfucker, how do he feel about it? And it's like, man, why she trying to stop my paper? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, you talking about that little nigga that be shooting dice and all that shit?
No, little kid that they got trying to be a rapper.
It's a dude called I think his name Finesse 2 Times or something like that.
No.
It's a little. It's like a 9 or 10 year old kid that's a rapper that be rapping and they put him on, but the little dude is so stupid.
Yeah,
that it's not even funny. But yet he's got all this money and they're doing all these things. They're teaching him all
kid
wrong.
Don't got no money though.
Oh,
that's
wow.
the thing. He don't got no money. They trying to make him YouTube famous right now.
Yeah,
right? And it's like
that shit crazy.
Right, his mama.
Jake.
And
So-called black mama put him up to it because men
typically don't go for that shit.
I would say this, right? You're not gonna find a man trying to tell his son to be in a singing group or some kind of entertainer, right? Unless they was moving in that direction and they were showing, that they were serious about it. A man usually will be like, hey, let me get you into sports.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
Right. I want to get you. I want to make you so that you don't become a criminal when you grow up out here.
Right.
And if you like it, then you can take it somewhere.
Right,
Right?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
this
right,
motherfucker
yeah,
talking
but
about, I want
right.
you to be, you gonna sing.
A rapper.
You gonna sing.
You're gonna be a rapper.
Right.
You don't gotta go to school. Ain't gonna teach you how to read, write, or math.
Right.
Because you don't need all that. That's how fucked up this shit is, man.
I mean, ain't that what Macaulay Culkin's parents did to him?
Real quick, I was gonna say
Macaulay Culkin? Yeah.
You know, he did all the Home Alone movies and Richie Rich.
yeah,
Yep.
His parents had all the rights to his money. And
Yep.
You know,
They took it off.
yeah.
Took it all. They left him with nothing. Even as a grown up, he still couldn't get not a penny of that money.
No, what I'm gonna say real quick, what I say about Deuteronomy, where it say teach your children.
Yeah, and they will not, stray when they get older. Yeah,
And also talk about bow their head down and worry not for their tears, for they shall not die.
Right,
You
right,
gonna cry, nigga, you gonna bow your head down.
right, right,
Bow for you.
right,
When
right,
they do,
right, right,
get your ass somewhere and sit down.
right.
Oh my God, that's a dude. What
Come back a
the
little bit later, we're
fuck?
gonna
Yeah.
talk to you.
That shit just looked at
Damn.
fucking
That's
crazy.
another
That's a
side.
dude.
I know.
Yeah,
That's a
another
nigga.
serve.
That
What the
motherfucker had the
fuck?
same pants Neo had on in the Matrix. Man.
Yeah.
That nigga had the same Matrix pants.
Right. But it's like, hey, man, and Esau be wondering why their women have a lack of respect for them, even though they're in power and shit.
Right.
It's
But
like,
that's the border of wickedness.
right, you devils are in power. Your women lack respect for you because you do shit like that, man.
Hey, Esau got his bitch bucking him in to put shit up in his ass, man.
Yeah, but then this bitch will turn around and put mud in the bathroom and roll around.
Oh.
He's gonna put something in his ass. He gonna do
Nah,
like
that's
that.
a real video.
That's a real video.
Yeah,
Yes.
white bitch put on a pig mask and started rolling around in the mud.
And look, in her bathroom, she put
Right.
mud
Right,
all over
goddamn.
the bathroom.
why
Put a
though?
pig
Roll
mask on,
around.
just started rolling
Look at her
around.
man's response.
Right.
Yeah.
Then,
Look at her
then,
man's
then her
response.
man came in and looked at it and she said, "You think I'm beautiful?" While she got all this mud and dirt on her. It was like, "Yeah, I think you're beautiful." It was like, "You want some of this?" Like, "Nah, I'll pass." Like,
Right.
goddamn
They're
it.
like,
Bitch,
hey,
clean
Jake
this
would've
shit
came
up,
in
man.
like, look,
What the
you
fuck
gotta-
wrong with you?
You'd have hit the
Like, what the hell?
Right.
Well, why is it mud?
Right,
Why is
right.
it mud all in my bathroom?
Right.
All my bathroom floor.
You think I'm big? Bitch, no. I think you dirty as a motherfucker.
Right.
Clean this shit up.
Right.
What the fuck is this? The camera? You look at the last thing, you see this nigga angry face.
Right.
Get the dirty shit.
Right. Shit.
I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
It was just
fucking stupid,
Hey, be
man.
like Big Worm, you know, on Friday, where Ice Cube opened the cabinet when he was high. Oh, you was smoking
Oh,
my
yeah.
shit
Oh,
too?
smoking my shit too?
And then he
I'll
closed the
kill you
cabinet.
and him.
He's all like, what? Go.
He said, you don't get my shit, I'm gonna kill you and him.
Shit, goddamn, man. Shit.
Yeah, man, yo, what y'all gotta remember, man?
Right.
Look, man, ain't nothing wrong fucking none of these cave women.
You better clean their ass up, though.
You gotta do
Well, I'm sorry, yeah, that's
gotta
it
do
too.
that in the ancient
Hey, that is
We
a
gotta
muddy
do that in the
situation.
ancient days.
Yeah,
Didn't we start
honestly, yeah.
didn't we start going into them in Genesis?
Yep.
We had to teach them.
Yep.
Made the bathhouses
Yep.
to get
Yep.
their asses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Esau feels comfortable
Right,
bathing in
yeah.
front of other men.
Mhm.
Right.
That
right.
oh shit. You know, then
Right.
we have to worry about the other shit that came with that.
Right,
We know they
right.
gonna
We
we
have to
know they
make-
gonna be up
yeah.
there bugging each other.
Right,
They ain't gonna
yeah,
stink, motherfucker.
yeah, and that shit ain't gonna be going on in the kingdom. And
we ain't gonna
and
have
your
no-
women are gonna be clean for once. They gonna wash
Yeah.
their legs and feet too.
But no,
Yeah.
no, the ones that's
Shit,
gonna be
man.
in our bed.
Right.
The ones in our bed is gonna be. Y'all can have
Yeah.
them. Hey, y'all wanna be funky and stank out in them fucking fields?
Oh yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, yeah,
That's
shit.
all right.
Shit.
That's all right, brothers.
I mean, ain't that what we had to do in hardcore slavery? They said we was doing a lot of fucking in them barns, man.
Yeah.
Even stinking like straight up shitting horse, and we was still fucking because motherfuckers
Yeah.
gotta fuck.
But I almost guarantee you we were cleaner than them.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we was.
No, this is slavery.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
even
saw
in
that.
slavery,
Yeah.
I guarantee you we was cleaner than them.
Yeah.
I saw-
Even though all we could use was a bucket and some water to clean
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah.
I guarantee you Jake was still cleaner than Esau.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
saw this little. I'm saying.
Because he saw them, they weren't taking advantage of bathtubs and showers and shit back then.
They talk about that in the Bible. They talk about them being clean. I have it died too before I even got started because the cold.
Yep.
But he said it talked about clean about being clean with nitrate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baking soda, you know
That's
what I'm
clean.
saying?
Yep.
But I want to say this. So I just saw this documentary, right? And basically within it, they were going into why the Aztecs looked at the Europeans so strange when they came.
Mm-hmm.
Because they was filthy as fuck and they was nasty.
And they had pale faces.
Right.
They had
said
pale
Europeans
faces.
were accustomed. They came and they said all in the Aztec cities, the streets were clean. Like nothing, not a piece of trash. What they did was they had people, because they were used to throwing, the Europeans used to throwing their shit, the Edomites was used to throwing their shit out and they piss out the window.
Yeah.
What they would do, that was illegal there. And you couldn't throw waste into the water. So what they would do is they would actually have servants, city servants that would come around and they would collect the piss and the shit and they would dispose of it in the fields and use that to irrigate their crops. All right, then they had a plant, they called Edomites called a soap plant because of lather. And the women, the people took a shower twice a day. Mind you, it's hot as fuck in Mexico, right? So you like, oh, that's just over excessive. But this is what they carry on as, and they actually had laws telling them, the women in public, basically, that you know, how to clean themselves and keep themselves clean for a man. And it also had that irrigation system was separated the fresh water from the salt water. This is the Aztecs. This predated transatlantic slave trade. You see what I'm saying? And even before that, though, they carried those customs from where? They didn't just figure that shit out while they was over
Israel,
there.
from our land, man.
Right. They had a tree. It was they made a toothpaste out of some kind of tree bark.
The same thing that the Nigerians use today.
Exactly. So that just shows you, though, we took those things from our homeland.
Right.
Which was motherland Israel.
Jake perfected the welling system in the ancient world.
Yeah.
Well, that told you that. That told you that in the scripture.
Jake already perfected
Abraham,
welling.
you saw Abraham and Isaac. They was getting into it with them because of them wells, man.
Yeah, but guess what? Abraham had already taught the Egyptians mathematics, man. So we already had that. Everything that Esau got right now, they actually got from us, one way or the other, man.
And then that's still to this day. You know, the Egyptians created mathematics.
No, Egyptians didn't. Abraham did.
Thank you. Which showed you that was amongst this nation in the first, because he didn't just figure it out himself. That was part of what we did in general, man.
What, mathematics? Yeah, Abraham brought mathematics to Egypt.
I mean, explain that to me. I mean, like.
Well, you know, math as it is today, 1 plus 1 equals 2.
Yep.
He brought mathematics to Egypt back then. Abraham did that.
And that's why you had Joseph.
It's all in the scriptures, man.
And that's when Joseph went over to Egypt. That's when you started seeing all these magnificent pyramids.
After Joseph and all that, after the Israelites integrated into Egypt, you started seeing those things.
And that's when they started learning off of.
I'm tell you something, brother. Hey,
we were already taught.
I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Hey, remember that you're an Israelite. If you don't remember nothing else.
Yeah, remember that you one of the Lord's chosen people.
Con. Because that's the important thing that our people misjudge. Oh man, I ain't no Israelite. I'm a nigga. It's like, no, man. That's why you don't got no culture right now. That's why people treat you the way you treated right now, because you have no history, no background. You don't know yourself, so you liable to fall for any trap the other nation put on you.
Hey, you can be a nigga. Most I gonna see you as one. The Lord
right,
gonna treat you like one when he
right, back. Exactly. And we're gonna end it on this 2 Ezra 6:27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And that's what the brothers is out here doing, declaring the truth unto our people, but unto the world as a whole.
Right, in the gates.
Con.
Hey, And Jack Frost ain't no joke.
Right. Because we do something. Cause I mean, people don't understand. They think like we just do this, just like it's a trend or something.
Right. Yeah, this ain't no trend.
Like we stand out here and be freezing our ass off for a trend.
Hey, your pastor, I bet you your pastor won't do it.
Hell no.
I remember when the brother used to always say, "You niggas think." Brother always used to say when we first came in the truth in 2007. Brother always used to say, "You niggas think that we out here." What you say? He was like, "This ain't the next hot new motherfucking thing."
The next hot new thing.
He was like, "Man," he was like, "This ain't the next hot new motherfucking thing."
The next new hotness.
Right. This ain't the next viral video,
Right. Yeah, we out here preaching the downfall. We out here being service to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Our Lord and Savior.
Hey, we getting what was that, Ezekiel 3rd chapter? Yeah. 3rd chapter. Getting the blood off of our hands.
Getting
the blood off of our hands right now.
Washing off a multitude of sins, man.
Right.
Because hey, this is a gift of charity as well.
Right.
Charitable contribution.
Right.
Yeah, we trying to be. Hey, we trying to get that.
We might ain't got shit on this side, but guess what? We stacking up treasures in the kingdom now. Yeah. Without even being there, stacking treasures up.
Yeah, that's
what we doing.
Do it not corrupt.
Yep.
I'm
trying to be with you brother.
Right.
For real.
That day.
Lord bless, man.
Yep.
That's right.
Hey, I say come together on one accord.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We trying to be on one accord with y'all shy, man. Like, man,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just because these people can't see what's going on out here, just because these people can't see the downfall of this place coming, don't mean the Lord already showed us.
Right.
He already showed us things that would make these people hearts stop, man. Like most of these people wouldn't be able to handle what the Lord then revealed to us. Their hearts shall fell from fear. Luke the 6th chapter. Yep.
And with that, we're gonna close. All praise and glory to
Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kodash.
Double honor to the apostle, the great millstone. Say thank you to you, Akim, doing the work of truth and sincerity. On 3, a Bible ball, 1, 2, 3.
A Bible ball. Shalom, Akim.
Amen, man.
Shalom.